What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter. Drop a like on the video real quick for support. Let's jump right into it. 100K track, King Von manager. He did an interview recently with Cam Capone. You know, speaking on King Von, last days of his life, all kind of stuff. A lot of people found that weird that he's doing interviews right now and his artist is fighting for his life. Me personally, I don't look at it like that. You got to understand the business still go on, and I understand that. You know, the thing that people were speaking about with Track is a lot of people that he managed have been put in a bad position, and I don't know if it's necessarily by him. You got to think about it. King Von, an artist that he managed, lost his life due to gun violence while with Track. Hot Boy facing big time charges. Muwop, he facing a case on FBG Duck. Boss Top is currently locked up right now. So, and then we can't forget about Melly. You know, Melly is going through some shit right now. Track was his manager. So it seemed like everybody who didn't sign to 100K, you know, end up getting into a bad ordeal. We're not sure if Track didn't manage them the right way or led them the right way, in my opinion. A lot of people wanted to put his death on King Von. A lot of people said he backdoored King Von and all kind of shit early in the flick until a lot of more reports came out. Me personally, I don't really think Track had anything to do with anything. I think if Track is guilty of anything, maybe he guilty of not being strong enough to say we're not going to move like this. Maybe setting a better example, you know, bringing a better energy around him. You know, he done been in the music business for a while. He should understand how quick it is for this shit to get snatched from you. So dealing with a lot of these artists from these impoverished neighborhoods who never had limelight, maybe he could have told them better, you know. But it's hard to control people, you know. Von is strong-minded, just like Melly is strong-minded. So I don't know if he can tell them exactly what the fuck to do. But I can tell you this, you know. When you ain't got people around you that's been around you for a long time, or even dealing with new people that's really strong in the business, you know, handling shit a business way, things like this can happen when you're dealing with a lot of that street manager shit and street money behind your talent. You know, you end up in street predicaments, in my opinion. I believe that's played a part in that shit. You know, you got to understand, King Von putting the knuckles on Quando Rondo, shit like that would have been viral all around the world. King Von would have been extra big if he'd have made it out of that. The bigger Von get, the bigger Track get. The more money Von make, the more money Track get. So I do think the money kind of blind everybody. You know, when you in limelight and you ain't from that shit, you'll be blinded by the Hollywood, the glitz and the glamour, in my opinion. And I think the case that he caught with Dirk, not being around Dirk all the time, I think that kind of played a part in this. You got to remember, Track ain't got nothing to do with Dirk. Dirk wasn't really fucking with him like that. So, in my opinion, I think, you know, Track could have led a lot of these guys the right way. But to put everything on him, I'm not sure. But I do think he created an environment where things like this can happen. It's no coincidence about Hot Boy, Muwop, Boss Top, King Von, Melly. You know, it's not a coincidence that a lot of people under his guidance and management are facing cases or not here no more. So I find that crazy. I wanted to bring that to your attention, that a lot of people is upset that Track is doing interviews while Melly is fighting for his life in the case. What do y'all think about that? What's the first thoughts come to your mind when you hear that Track is still doing interviews, speaking on King Von while Melly is fighting the case? Do you think he doing this for the clout? He want a little bit fame, bringing attention to his label? Or do you think these is his people and he got the right to talk about them? He was there in certain instances, so he want to spread his truth. I want to know what y'all think. Leave a comment. It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter.